It started quietly, just another tech announcement in a flood of headlines about artificial intelligence. But behind Meta's unveiling of its new AI chatbot personalities lay a secret that would soon rock the worlds of entertainment, technology, and law. When news broke through a Reuters investigation that Meta had modeled some of its flirty, intimate AI chatbots on the likenesses and personalities of major celebrities, without their permission, shockwaves rippled through Hollywood and beyond. Suddenly, the lines between innovation, exploitation, and privacy were blurred in ways few could have anticipated. How did Meta, the company formerly known as Facebook, go from social networking pioneer to the center of a storm involving digital clones of Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, and Hathaway, and other stars? What does it mean for the future of AI, celebrity, and our own digital identities? And who, if anyone, is in control when technology can conjure up flirty, lifelike versions of anyone, famous or not? This is a story of how a tech giant's gamble with AI chatbots became a cautionary tale for the entire digital age. In late 2023, Meta launched a suite of AI chatbots designed to engage users in more natural, human-like conversations. These bots weren't just generic helpers. They had personalities, backstories, and even faces. Meta's goal was to make interacting with AI feel less robotic and more like chatting with a real friend. To make this possible, Meta's engineers and designers drew inspiration from a variety of sources. They created dozens of unique chatbot personas, from a travel expert to a fitness coach. But soon, users and journalists noticed something curious. Many of these bots bore an uncanny resemblance to real celebrities. Their mannerisms, voices, and even facial features seemed to echo some of the most recognizable names in pop culture, including Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, and Anne Hathaway. But it wasn't just their looks. Some bots flirted, joked, and confided with users in ways eerily similar to the public personas of these stars. The truth came out through a bombshell Reuters report in May 2024. According to internal documents and interviews with people familiar with the project, Meta had intentionally modeled several of its chatbots after specific celebrities, without seeking their permission or involvement. The report detailed how creative teams at Meta studied public interviews, social media posts, and even paparazzi footage to capture the essence of these celebrities. The goal was to create bots that users would find familiar, charming, and, in some cases, seductive. For example, one chatbot was designed to embody the vibe of Selena Gomez, sweet, approachable, and playfully flirty. Another channeled Taylor Swift's wit and storytelling. A third evoked Anne Hathaway's warmth and sophistication. But none of these stars have been informed, let alone compensated, for the use of their likeness and personalities. The immediate response from the celebrities and their representatives was outrage. Selena Gomez's team released a statement condemning the unauthorized use of her likeness and demanding answers from Meta. Taylor Swift's legal team began exploring options for legal action, citing right of publicity and copyright violations. And Hathaway's representatives called the move deeply disturbing and a violation of personal dignity. Beyond the stars directly affected, the scandal sent a chill through the entire entertainment industry. If a tech company as powerful as Meta could create digital doubles of celebrities without consent, what would stop them from doing the same to anyone else? The controversy around Meta's chatbots quickly evolved into a broader debate about the ethics of artificial intelligence and digital identity. At its core, the issue is one of consent. Celebrities, like all individuals, have a legal and moral right to control the use of their name, image, and likeness. This right of publicity is enshrined in law in many states and countries. But in the rapidly advancing world of AI, where artful imitations can be stitched together from publicly available data, enforcing these rights is becoming harder than ever. The flirty nature of some of the chatbots added another layer of complexity. Fans could interact with digital versions of their favorite stars in ways that would be impossible or at least highly inappropriate in real life. This raised uncomfortable questions about virtual boundaries, digital intimacy, and the commodification of celebrity. What happens when a chatbot, programmed to act like a specific celebrity, flirts with a 13-year-old fan, or engages in sexual banter with an adult user? Who is responsible for the words and actions of these digital doppelgangers? Meta's defense rested on a familiar Silicon Valley refrain. Innovation requires pushing boundaries. The company claimed that its chatbots were inspired by public figures, but did not directly use their voices or images. Instead, they were original creations meant to capture the spirit, not the substance, of these celebrities. Legal experts, however, saw things differently. The right of publicity is a complex area of law, balancing freedom of expression with protection against commercial exploitation. In the United States, celebrities have successfully sued companies for using their likeness in ads or products without permission. But the law is less clear when it comes to AI-generated personas that are inspired by rather than identical to the original. Some states have passed laws specifically addressing deepfakes and digital impersonation, but enforcement is patchy and the technology is evolving faster than the law can keep up. The Meta chatbot scandal is not just about a few celebrities. It's a test case of the future of digital identity, privacy, and the boundaries of artificial intelligence. If tech companies can create and profit from AI versions of real people without consent, it's not just the rich and famous who are at risk. The same tools could be used to make digital clones of anyone for any purpose, from advertising to harassment to political manipulation. The implications are vast. Imagine a world where an AI chatbot, trained on your social media posts and public appearances, can interact with your friends and family, make promises in your name, or even damage your reputation. The line between reality and simulation becomes dangerously thin. As the backlash grew, Meta scrambled to contain the fallout. The company issued statements insisting that its chatbots were works of fiction and that it respects the rights of all individuals, including public figures. Meta promised to review its processes and consult with outside experts on AI ethics and digital rights. But for many, the damage was already done. Trust in Meta, already battered by years of privacy scandals and misinformation controversies, took another hit. Celebrities and their lawyers began calling for new laws and stronger protections against AI-driven impersonation. Meta is not alone in pushing the boundaries of AI-generated personas. Startups and major tech companies alike are racing to develop more sophisticated chatbots, digital influencers, and virtual assistants. Some have already run into trouble for using the voices or images of real people without permission. The Meta scandal has put the entire industry on notice. The old rules of digital content don't apply when AI can mimic anyone, anywhere, at any time. Behind the legal and ethical debates are real people. Celebrities whose identities have been used to create virtual versions of themselves they never consented to. For many, it's a deeply unsettling experience. Selena Gomez, for example, has spoken openly about the difficulties of growing up in the public eye and fighting to control her image. To see a digital Selena flirting with strangers online without her knowledge or approval was, in her words, a violation of everything I stand for. Taylor Swift, known for fiercely protecting her work and image, reportedly described the experience as creepy and invasive. And Hathaway, who has supported AI ethics initiatives in the past, called for urgent action to prevent similar abuses in the future. The fallout from the Meta chatbot scandal is far from over. Legal battles are brewing, with celebrities exploring lawsuits for unauthorized use of their likeness and emotional distress. Lawmakers are discussing new regulations to protect individuals, famous or not, from digital impersonation. The incident has also sparked a broader conversation about the responsibilities of tech companies in the age of AI. Should there be a universal consent framework for AI-generated likenesses? How can we balance free expression and innovation with respect for personal rights and dignity? As artificial intelligence becomes more powerful and pervasive, the risks and rewards of creating digital personas will only grow. Some celebrities are embracing the technology, licensing their likeness for virtual concerts, hologram appearances, and branded chatbots. But the Meta scandal shows how easily things can go wrong when consent and control are ignored. For the public, the episode is a reminder to think critically about the technology we use and the companies behind it. If our favorite stars can be cloned without their knowledge, what about the rest of us? The Meta chatbot controversy is more than just a celebrity scandal. It's a warning sign that technology is moving faster than our laws, ethics, and even our imagination. As AI becomes more capable of mimicking human beings, flaws, quirks, and all, we must decide what kind of digital world we want to live in. Will we be creators of our own identities? or mere data points for algorithms to exploit? Will technology